And we're coming back to you live from the park. I'm Zach.
And I'm Sean.
And we're at David Park this time, Sean.
Yeah, we're at what's this one called? Centennial
I
Park,
know.
everyone.
I just know that you were lazy and you're like, I don't want to drive all the way to the other
No,
park.
it was legit.
And then you drove by this park and you were like, man, this is perfect.
There's 0 people here, and I was
Well,
like,
that's what you told me, and then I showed up and you were here.
I need my private Zach time.
Oh,
I have to say, that might be the shortest end card
we've ever had.
that we've had since
It was
like,
just
the
Sean
first
singing
one.
and me laughing.
It was only like
Spoilers.
30 seconds. Oh, you spoiled it. Now no one's gonna listen to the end.
No.
They don't have to.
They want to hear you sing. Now they're excited for the end. See what I did there?
Oh no, a small child. Don't look. It'll get us.
What do I do?
Just stay calm. Panic.
Sean.
Stay calm.
Sean. That's amazing. So, Sean, you were telling me that your philosophy class is already...
Psychology of Good and Evil.
Oh, sorry.
Not philosophy. Those are 2 different classes.
I mean...
They're completely
Your
different.
psychology class.
So based on you asking me this, I'm getting the feeling that you have nothing to talk about today.
Well, True, but I really want the people to know what you told me just while we were walking around the park.
Well, okay, so chapter 1 of the book was just like an overview of what we're going to be reading about in every chapter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty dope because every single chapter is different researchers who are all like social psychologists. I hope this wind isn't too bad.
When have we ever actually cared about the quality, though? Let's be honest.
Yeah, so it's all just different researchers who are social psychologists talking about good and evil in different areas of psychology. And so the first chapter is on
Intriguing.
why did I immediately forget the word? Like biological
Murder.
Yeah, it was a large section on murder. I haven't finished the chapter. I'm still near the beginning of it, and it's just like...
Sean, that's all I wanted to get to was the murder part, and you gave us a whole background.
We're in a podcast! So, it's just talking about how, like, the entire point of, like, of, like, Darwinism and stuff like that is just, like, you're just trying to pass on the genes, you know? It's just trying to pass on genes. And so it was giving all these reasons why...
Is that why you wanted your alone time, was that?
Shut up.
It's all coming together.
We're getting there. Give me a sec. Should explain to the audience what I explained to you already. So it's all about passing on genes, right? We pass on our genes. And so it was explaining all these different reasons, and I just read this, but I don't remember it very well. But all of these different reasons on why murder is a good choice in that case. For instance, A, you get rid of competition. You get to keep any of their resources that they had. You can take their mate. Their mate is now a potential mate for you. Their children have a much lower chance of reproducing because A, if their parent is dead, they have less of a chance of survival. And B, even if they get like a step parent, they have a larger chance of an abusive relationship in that case. So...
And this was all your first day of class, huh? Your first reading?
This is, the first chapter, but this is the second chapter, so but it is within like the first 5 pages of the second chapter.
I love how, like, my whole class this whole week just been like, the week introductions, blah, 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 getting to know you.
There was...
And then Sean says, murder.
So yeah, that's what I'm getting to now, is I've recognized, here's the thing, everyone, here's the thing. Let's talk about Zach for a second.
Oh, please.
Lustrous, beautiful hair, just blowing in the wind.
Yep, that's me.
Stripy shirt, He wears long sleeves in the summer because he knows how hot it makes him.
That's why I have the black pants on again
And the
today.
black pants, yeah. He wears long sleeves. And, like, those shoes still got the one stain on them. Remember us talking about the stain?
And there's actually one on each.
Oh, you've multiplied stains.
No, there was always
That's
there.
just multiplying my interest.
That's right.
Or sorry, I mean the ladies or men or whoever's
Of course.
interest in you. So let's just be straightforward, Zach. Let's just be straightforward with the audience.
Yep.
Back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Remember back in the day, like 9th grade?
Oh, back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Okay. Ninth grade.
When we were in seminary
Dreaded ninth
together,
grade.
and I first observed you and Allison's relationship.
And became our marriage counselor.
Which was a contentious one.
It consisted of me and Allison making fun of each other all class long.
Yes. And me having heard rumors of this Allison in elementary school, but never knowing who she was. I heard rumors of her from Zach. He was terrified of her. I knew
She was a monster.
that
in
this must be a
elementary
strange relationship, and
Still is.
thus the good person that I am was like, hey, I will be your therapist and your counselor.
school. Yeah, look where that got us.
We're getting there.
It's all part of his master plan.
all through high school, I gave this brilliant advice because they did nothing but argue.
I wouldn't say it was brilliant.
Brilliant advice. I told you to eat ice cream 3 times a day. What more do you want, man?
You're right, it was pretty good advice.
Yeah, come on. And you didn't take it even.
Well, I would've got fat, Sean.
So you see where this is going. See, back then, I didn't realize that murder was actually the evolutionary smartest thing to do. So I was...
You were trying to get me out of the picture another way.
So it didn't work. At least that was the first one that I tried, was the ice cream. And we continued to work through the years, and like eventually it all came together, and the culmination is here now as I am dating Allison. And I have eliminated the threat.
That's why Sean kept me around this whole time, just so he knew the best way to get rid of me.
I had to keep tabs on you, man. I've been taking notes. I have extensive notes.
Oh yeah, do share.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, recently I've slowed down on the note taking because I've kind of achieved my goals. But I mean, obviously, I'm building new ones, especially with this the section of book I've just read.
Oh no, his plans expanded.
Indeed, they've expanded in glorious and new ways.
I'm already out of the picture, so it's fine, right?
Sure. So anyways, remember on Tuesday after we recorded, we went to Wendy's, and I was like, what if this semester, the story of this semester is like, we're a divorced couple and I'm trying to get back together with you. What a surprise that it is now me wanting to kill you.
You know, relationships are weird, Sean.
1 minute, the person you're trying to date becomes the person you're trying to kill. And then vice versa once again.
That's only the beginning. I mean...
Wait, well, tell me about it, Zach.
Well, I mean,
because you know a lot about this.
At first, you're married and you have a counselor, and then you end up breaking up, and then your counselor starts dating your ex-wife, and then he's just trying to get you out of the picture the entire time, and then you try to get back together with your therapist that is now dating your ex-wife, but now he just wants to kill you.
I like when you're trying to get back together, you like kind of like look up and you're like, oh yeah, it's not with my ex-wife, with my therapist.
You see what it is, man? It's a struggle.
Man, no wonder there's so many like things. No wonder there's so many dating sites. No wonder people care so much about
You know, this is why whenever someone's like, Zach, how's your dating life going? I'm just like... I just don't respond because this is what I'd have to go through. It's not worth it, man. Not every time they ask.
So, well, okay. We can be real on the show, right? I just admitted to wanting to murdering you.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
So, like...
I mean, who doesn't, though? Let's be honest.
Shut up.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
You're making this not very special for me.
I'm so sorry.
This is my murderous plot. No one else's.
Sorry, I would never take that from you.
But I feel like we've never had the chance to delve into how you felt over this whole, how many years has it been since 9th grade?
It has been a journey, let me tell you.
Please give us your journey.
Well,
this should be inspirational for all the 10-year-old girls out there.
First, I had a loving relationship in seminary.
Debatable.
And things were going great.
Also debatable.
We had no problems.
You needed a therapist. You got
and then
me.
this random kid that decided to sit in front of us during seminary.
I was behind you. Or was I in front of you?
I don't remember.
Okay, it's fine.
Behind or in front. That's not what's important. He just decides that he is now a therapist and that we needed therapy.
And you accepted.
Oh, we told you to F off. Oh, I told you to F off multiple times.
But there was something in her eyes that said, no, be our therapist.
And then, every day, this random blonde-haired therapist would always give us the worst advice imaginable.
Cute blonde-haired therapist.
I mean, you're not wrong. And eventually, this therapist convinced us that we just weren't right for each other, and we agreed. And then, I come to find out, he just wanted Allison for himself the whole time.
It's good. Tell me how that made you feel. Let's get real into the nitty gritty.
I didn't really care. I mean, it was fine. I mean, there's plenty of fish in the sea, am I right?
I wish everyone could have seen you, almost start crying before you said that. Your eyes, legitimately looked like they were tearing up. You were doing a good job.
Thank you. Thank you. I was really trying to sell it there, to go with this deep emotional... I mean, life happens, man. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes your therapist steals your wife. And then tries to love you and then tries to kill you. It's not a big deal. Happens to the best of us.
Hey, I haven't tried to love you.
Not yet.
I was gonna say, we already have.
Oh, you already
Sure.
I'm actually quite invested to see where this relationship continues to grow now. Because imagine 3 years from now, when the story is even more elaborate.
I like that you have to invest in it when it's actually just your life.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much there anyway, let's be honest.
So tell me,
Yes,
this is a job interview now. Where do you see this going in 5 years, 10 years?
Oh, well, hopefully Sean won't killed me by then. That really is the ultimate goal. I've been waiting for a sweet release.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's been great.
I'm so worried about you.
Sarcasm! Wow, not getting this job. This employee doesn't know what sarcasm is.
Actually, you will be, because the job is the sarcasm stir.
Yes!
So,
Oh, I just explained sarcasm to you then.
You just proved you know what it is. You just showed that you are qualified for the job. You know what I'm saying?
You mean I'm qualified for something?
Yeah, sure, you're qualified to get murdered.
Well, tell me something I don't know. I mean, that's one thing I got going for me.
So, since today I just barely decided I wanted to kill you,
Mm-hmm.
I figured, and since this is a goal of both of us, I think an open line
It's the end game.
I think an open line of communication is very important in any relationship.
course.
So I want to ask, what is your ideal way of me murdering you? What do you prefer? Do you want to go in your sleep? Do you want to be pushed off a cliff? Like,
Wow, those are not nearly exciting enough.
yes, I know. Well, I'm just throwing things out there, small bits of a larger plan.
Well, you see, I've seen a lot of horror movies. I've seen a lot of great ways to die.
Mhm.
Of course.
Like
So-
the game. Oh no, wait, the game's called Dumb Ways to Die. Never mind.
Preferably being haunted or stalked for, a good month. And then,
So haunted or stalked, meaning I don't have to die first if I want to.
I mean, that's always an option.
It does sound more exciting, I'm not gonna lie. Because a stalker is one thing. But a haunting, like that shows someone really cares.
I mean, it would just mean so much to me if you cared that much
They
about
care-
this end
They
game.
care past death.
And then, hopefully, brutally stabbed to death in the middle of the night at a park or something.
Oh, really?
Sounds like a great way to go.
Just brutally?
Preferably with, a kitchen knife or something.
Not sensually?
Oh, we can do sensual.
Still with a kitchen knife, though.
Wow. That just happened.
Anyways, well, that's okay. Well, I'm thinking we build this out. Ooh, that's special. We build this out into a much larger, elaborate scheme. Okay, and go with me on this. Okay, I'm thinking in a very Looney Tunes-esque Elmer Fudd, Bugs Bunny, Wile E. Coyote, Roadrunner way. I'm constantly chasing after you, and you're constantly turning it around on me, and that is how eventually, in a few years from now, you kill me,
Oh.
and then I kill
Can't
you,
spoil it for the viewers.
and then I haunt you, and we end with the sensual knife stabbing.
Done.
Obviously, there's more we need to work out there.
We got the basic plot down.
We don't quite have the way to defy the physics like they do.
You can't?
like we're on we're on like a diving board, and I chop off the edge that you're on, and then
Run in air for a few
my
seconds.
end falls instead, and yours just stays hovering. Like that kind of thing. We need to work out the kinks.
I'm sure Corey would know exactly how to do that. That man's mind is a
It
genius.
truly is. There's something special in that.
We'll hire Corby.
Like zooms in on Corby's mind. There's just like a hamster in a wheel.
My mind is an enigma.
I still got that saved. Sean, put it on.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
There it is. Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Sounds like we have a little bit of stuff to do, but
Wow. What a
Love it.
special episode this has been. I really feel like we've grown together.
man, we bonded so much today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm still Zach,
And I'm still Sean.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye. Speaking, everybody loves to speaking. Everybody loves to speak. It's
Okay.
alright, it's okay.
Alright, okay.
I'm not a monster, I'm a human, and I made a few mistakes.
Only a few?
It's alright, it's okay, it's alright, it's okay. And I believe, yes, I believe that you will see a better day. It's alright!
Oh, okay.
It's okay.